So I have this amazing thing. It's called tunnel vision. And with tunnel vision, that means if you kind of put your hands on on the side of your face, you can't really see what's outside of the face, right? Can't see beyond the hand, not the face. You can't see beyond the hand. And so for me, I've trained myself to really, like, not literally, but figuratively, have the hands up and stay focused on what's ahead of me. And when I do that, I'm able to accomplish a lot more, stay focused on my own goals, because I can't really see outside of this. I can't see what you're doing. And some people may see that as a negative. Some people may see that as a weakness. For me, it's worked, because if I'm writing my goals, if I'm setting my goals, I may peek out to look to a mentor. I may peek out and get some advice from someone who's doing it in their own lane. But in order for me to stay focused and accomplish my shit, I need to put the hands up and I need to keep the tunnel vision. And then I'm able to get all the things that I want to accomplish done. Because a lot of times we get stuck, and we get stuck because we think that this is the only one way that we're supposed to get things done. And we don't look to alternatives, and we don't look for options. Today I'm driving and I see an older gentleman, and he is pretty much, I don't want to say he's an invalid, but he's having difficulties walking. And I am driving on a really busy highway. It's actually 4 lanes. So that means 2 in one direction, 2 in the other. Pretty busy. It's rush hour. Now, he's having complications. He's having major difficulties. Here's how he's walking. He has his walker, the one that stretches out in front of the elderly people, and he's just hopping along. Traffic is whizzing by him, but he is one step at a time getting himself down this highway. As I'm observing him, my thought is, what is he doing on this major highway? Should A, he just be at home? B, should he wait for the van to come and get him? C, maybe he should be getting a ride by a family or friend. But I would think that if this man, who looks to be about maybe in his mid-70s, is hobbling along with his walker, that he is 1, intentional, 2, purposeful, maybe even 3, determined, and then he's just figured out another way to accomplish his goal. So he could actually be hopping along to get to Walgreens, hopping along to get to the bistro that's not very far from where he's heading. He could be hopping along getting to the bank. But what I acknowledged or observed at least was that this man, who was having a difficult time walking without the cane or the walker, even having difficulty with the walker, is a determined person. That if A or B or C didn't work, meaning sitting at home, catching a van, and getting a ride from a family or friend, then D, I'm just going to figure this out myself. Find a way. He definitely created a way. And he could care less about all the cars that was whizzing by and it was rush hour. And that takes me to the next point, which is everything is figureoutable. I wish that my kids were in a car at the time, because that would have been a really good teaching moment. Because sometimes you can't have the things you want. You can't get the people you need. And you have to rely on self, or you have to figure out another way. That's something that's important for us to teach our kids. And I'm constantly in reinforcing that. Everything is figureoutable. It may take a little time, may take some effort, but if we don't figure out an alternative, if we don't figure out another way, then we're stuck. And if you want to spend the next several years, however long God gives you on this earth, to stay stuck, stay in one lane, stay in one spot, then yeah, shut down the brain, don't come up with anything new, don't have another dream, don't have any more goals, and you will just like sleep your life and sit your life away. But seeing him, not that I'm not already motivated and encouraged and inspired to accomplish a lot of things, it just says to me that he had so many other things he could have use as an excuse not to get to wherever he was going. But he got his cane, his walker, and he's walking, and he's getting to wherever he's got to go. And that's what has to happen when you have all these audacious ideas that I know you all have. And so not that life like that doesn't come with challenges, but you figure it out. You figure out how to accomplish the goal.